Hey, everybody, and welcome. So, this is for everybody that's on the Enlighten Up and Get What You Want masterclass. And I just finished a nice, great run out in the Pacific Northwest on some great trails. Found some even newer trails, trails that I hadn't seen before, and in Glacier, Washington, and it was great. But I have something that came to me. It was like I was thinking as I was running, and I want to get this to you. If you in the section about wanting to make money or having a business or how do you get the financial abundance thing going, shift those kind of things. I saw some key pieces, and I want to get them to you really precisely here. And the first thing that I would recommend, I had to clear a lot of my deep inner game stuff when I started doing this kind of work, and I was asking people for money to get paid and to work with people. It felt kind of funny. Worse than funny. It was like I felt like I wanted to sort of give it away for free. And a lot of times in the early days, I gave it away for free, and I had donation days, and that all sounds kind of cool and altruistic. But what it really was my own fear and my own limited feelings of my own self-worth. And it's interesting, as I started shifting through that and clearing those kind of things, I actually got better results with people, and people started referring me more and more people, and people started connecting with me more from around the world with all of the information I was putting out there on YouTube and Facebook and our email list and everything else. And so as I cleared my own self-worth issues, I noticed I could raise my rates to what felt good. I have a family, and I've got a house and car, and we like to eat good food, and we like to go places, and we like clothes. And so in order to have the kind of life I wanted, I had to have a certain amount of money, right? And I know with everybody that's on this Enlighten Up and Get What You Want course, there's certain things you want in life, like to live the life that you want to live, and to provide for your family the way you want to provide for your family, and to do what you want to do. And so if it involves making money, and especially making money as an entrepreneur or your own business, what I found is first clearing the deep inner game stuff around self-worth is really key. And you can use the letting go to peace process, the be bliss process, whenever your buttons are pushed around your rates, what you're charging and what you want to charge and what you think would be a good amount to charge. You could, if it pushes a button and it causes some angst in your body, then you can use that peace process. So that's number one, to get really clear with yourself, so that anything around charging money for what you do or what you want to do or what you might like to do, anything around charging money, collecting money, accepting money, asking for money is handled. So that's number one. Then the next thing that I realized was I wanted to, I had to find out who I wanted to serve. There's people that I know I can help, people with autoimmune conditions, with chronic medical type conditions, mysterious conditions, anxiety, depression, life's just not going well, the chronic fatigue stuff, digestive issues. I can help with that very precisely. If somebody just does the things that I have for them, that I find for them, that's my person. And as I went through my work, I found that a lot of people that had those kind of issues, they also wanted a really big life. They wanted a different life too. And it involved their abundance and their success on all sorts of levels, whether it was their relationships or their money. And so I learned how to shift these patterns for other people, just like I had done for myself. Kind of cool, right? We kind of lead the way with our own growth. And so to do that, what I saw this morning, the day on this run, was to say, if I were looking to start again, I would first sit and meditate and clear out my own inner game stuff, and then I would look and see, who is it that I want to serve? Like who are the people I truly want to serve? And you can think about that, and put a name to them. Like if it's a woman, you want to help women, then you could call them a name, like Lisa or Jill or Julie. And if it's a guy, you could call him Mike or George or Frank or, Bill, or call him a name, and then start to develop the character of like, what would they like? What keeps them awake at night? What thing, if solved for them, would really transform their lives, would make them happy and make them feel good about things and fix things up so that they could have the life they want. And so that would be the second part, like finding who do you want to serve? Who are the people that you want to serve? Even if you don't know exactly the product yet, but you know you like to do certain things, who would that serve? So that's key. So first the inner game stuff, then who would you like to serve? Getting really clear with that. And then the third part would be to start to talk to these people and to find out what it is they really do want. And so that could be, if you know people, you could talk to them and just in person talk to people and quiz them. It's very windy out there. Quiz them about what their hopes and dreams are and what their challenges are, and get really clear about what's going on, what's their pain points, and what do they really want to solve, and see if it matches with what you want to help somebody, what you want to serve somebody with, help somebody. And if you don't know people in person, you could send out surveys. Surveymonkey.com is a way to send out free surveys, and over your Facebook or email or people that you meet online, you could send them a survey and start to get a questionnaire of what things keep them awake at night, what things would they want to solve, in whatever kind of area of expertise you would have or want to have. And if you can do that, and maybe even go to social media like Facebook and start to join different Facebook groups that have those people there. Right now there's people that have the problems that you can solve that are on Facebook groups, and they're on the internet and they're searching for it. So you can go get on these groups, and you don't want to spam them or try to market to them, but you can start to hear what they're all about. Like listen in. What are they up to? What's really driving them? What's their fears, their hopes, their concerns? What do they really want? And then, when you have something useful to share, you could just share it just in abundance, just give your expertise or your experience or what you found. Now it's even thundering out there, or the wind's just really strong. So getting to know these people in a real way. And then you get more of how do you want to serve them? And from there, you can start to have a way to do that. Now, from there, there's the how to do it, like the X, what to do physically in the world to get the Y, which is clients paying you money for your expertise, right? Now, the X is really cool. And I'll leave a link in the portal for some things that I've found. One is it's cool to have some things going on where you can find the people and then ask them through a system what they really are looking for, and find the ones that you could help, and then to interact with them and start to give them what they want at different levels of exchange, free stuff, a little bit more for some other stuff, a little bit more for more access to you. And there's a way to do this, to go from here to here. And there's technology involved. These days, it's much easier with the technology. And so I'm going to leave you some links here, and a link to my link to the a book that's really key on how to find your people, how to find your tribe, how to connect with them, and how to serve them. So I'll leave you that book. And once you're in that world, you'll be have access to one of my coaches, and he'll send you a lot of emails. You can unsubscribe if you want, but I like to just let him go through. I can't even listen to all of his stuff, but I'll see one every once in a while and go, oh, that's a good one. And I'll open it. And I've bought a lot of stuff from him, and he's helped me a lot. So I'll leave that link for you. And all right. So that's what I have for you as part of this, how to make money, part of the Enlighten Up and Get What You Want. And let me know what you think. I'll send this out in an email to everybody that's on the list already. And all right, let's get out there and live. Let's really live. Bye now.